I'm about to spend 48 hours in the incredible town of Luang Prabang in Laos. And I want to show you the best things to do, food, and why you should visit this amazing place on the Mekong River. So let's get going early and go see the monks. Every morning at dawn, people line the streets waiting for the Buddhist monks to come out of the temples and receive alms. In this case, it's food. They do this to raise their merit, but also the monks aren't allowed to cook their own food, so this is the only way to get it. Good morning from Laos, good morning from Luang Prabang. An early morning in Luang Prabang, waking up early to see the monks, which was, for me, it was pretty special. It's busy, it's touristy, it is one of the most popular things you can do in Luang Prabang, but it's a must-do in Luang Prabang. And yeah, just seeing them in the streets, it's something that I had read about before, and it was pretty special, I must admit. Get there early, find a little quiet street and enjoy it. But I'm excited to be here. It's my first time in Laos, and we have a busy day. It's my birthday, and we have lots to see. We've got waterfalls, temples, the river, food, a night market. So much to do. But first, breakfast. I'm at my hotel. It's called On the Mekong Resort, just outside the town. But because it's my birthday, I wanted to treat myself. And it's absolutely stunning. Gorgeous views right on the river. Fantastic rooms, very friendly people, amazing grounds, and importantly, great breakfast. So I'm going to have breakfast, and I'm going to catch you guys at the waterfall. Trust me, you don't want to miss this video. Let's do it. Thumbnail. Yeah. All right, guys, as you can probably hear behind me, I'm here at a waterfall, the Kuang Si waterfall, one of the most popular things to do in the whole of Luang Prabang. It's 8 a.m. I'm almost the only one in the park, and oh my God, this, unbelievable. Wow. Now, the area is stunning. You're in the jungle, you have the turquoise water, the sound of the water, but the waterfall, oh my God. Genuinely, that's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Natural things I've ever seen. Oh my God. Well, as I trip, the tears, the jungle, the foliage, the water rushing down, there's so many different levels. It goes back and it goes back and it goes back. Oh my God. Words don't describe it. I wish I had the drone. I'm sure the views would be amazing. The sun is just poking through the clouds, burning off the morning mist, and you're left with this blue sky contrasting against the white of that waterfall. Oh my God. But the park, guys, the park is empty. Honestly, it's one of the most popular things to do here in Luang Prabang. Oh my God, I can't get over the colors. And it's empty. There's no one. Holy moly. I'm at the very bottom of it, and I'm getting sprayed with the mist. The power of the water, you can hear it. You can sense it, you can feel it. There's an energy here. And I think this is the time to come, because yes, the experiences would be amazing anyway. It's so beautiful, but there's no way it's going to be better than having the park to yourself, seeing it with your own eyes with no one around, and you can swim. You can swim in that turquoise water. So we're gonna have to do it, aren't we? I do have the swimming costume, or the swimming costume. I have the trunks, the swim shorts, swimming costume. Oh, I cannot get over this. Insane. And you can see it does go up and up and up and up and up. And apparently you can walk to the top. Maybe I'll do that and I'll show you guys. Like the power of the one here, just here, the one in the middle. Wow. And as the sun is coming out, the water is turning more and more turquoise. Oh, against these green plants. Oh, it's incredible, guys. It's incredible. Oh, this is the spot, isn't it? You have the bridge in front of you, the waterfall in the background, the jungle canopy, and then the pools. The waterfall doesn't just stop there, it's tiered all the way down. Little stepped waterfalls all the way down, and you can swim in these. This is the ones you can swim in, but I just can't get enough of this. I want to go swim, but I just can't get enough of this. Oh my word. Happy, happy boy. This is why we travel, guys. This is why we travel, for moments like this, for sights like this. Magical, magical. Now, if I was a dog, I think this is where I would hang out. Smartest dog in Laos, maybe. What do you reckon? Right, we've got to find an area to swim, and it just does not stop being beautiful the further down you come. There are a few places, there's toilets, there's places to eat or get a coffee, but let's face it, we're here for this, we're here for the views. Oh my God. I don't know if you can tell, guys, but I am a bit stunned by it. Not normally lost for words, I must admit, but this place. Right, do not swim in this area, I wonder why. But I did see one on the way up where you could. Somebody. Wow. Now this is the spot to swim, the popular spot to swim. But it looks too rough, to be honest. So we're gonna have to find another one. Not convinced how much I actually want to do this. River's running high, or the water's running high, and it's going to be cold, but it would be a shame to get here and not. Oh my God. Cold is an understatement. Oh my. And because it's murky, I have no idea how deep it is. All right, let's do it. Oh, it's knee deep. Oh, but it is gorgeous. Oh, it's really not deep at all. But you know what these things are like. Suddenly it will drop off into like a cavern that I'll never get out of. The other one is more beautiful, but there's no way I'm swimming in that. The water's moving just too fast, and if I've learned anything growing up on an island is don't mess with water. Even so, look at this. Oh. There we go. Suddenly it drops to up to chest height. All right, I guess that means we should go under, shouldn't we? Wow. Stunning, refreshing. Once you're in, it's not that cold, but oh boy. You can see the current. The current is strong. I'm glad I chose this one and not the other one, because even here, where it's not so bad, it is pulling me over. But I wanted to come and get a glimpse of that. Come and get a glimpse of the waterfall, and there's more here. I'm not going to risk it. I think maybe in dry season when it's a bit less, you could do it. Whoa, there's rocks. There is rocks. There are rocks underneath. Got to be a little careful. In fact, I probably don't really want to know what is in here, do I? But guys, this is a little slice of paradise here in Laos. Now I'm starting to get into Luang Prabang. Now I'm starting to get into Luang Prabang. Oh my word. Even this place is leaving me speechless. Look at this. You're on camera. I found some other tourists, but it doesn't take anything away from this place. Oh my. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah. You know, one of the things I love about solo travel is you're never really alone. And in places like this, when you bump into other travelers and you connect with them and make friends with them, it just makes that experience all the more special, especially in a place like this. I mean, it is just so beautiful and magical, really. And you just want to share it with other people. So I was so happy to bump into them. And this is what it's about, isn't it? These experiences, creating memories that you'll hold with you for a long, long time. What a day, what a magical place.
Hi guys, we're at a waterfall.
Come on, wait. I've got a good one for the video. That's going in. That's going in.
So Joe has just told us that it's his birthday today. So we're just going to do a special shout out to Joe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Joe. Happy birthday to you.
So yeah, guys, if you are in Luang Prabang, this is an absolute must-do, but please, please, please get here early because the crowds, the buses, the hordes of people soon turned up. Another thing not to miss at the Kuang Si waterfall are the bears. Yes, bears. There's a sun bear rescue centre here. Didn't expect to see it, but it's on the way out, so make sure you catch it because these bears, well, first of all, it's very cool to see bears. Secondly, they're very, very cute. They are rescue bears taken from the most horrendous conditions and given, well, a nice place to live. After a little accident, we stopped off at a cafe on the way back to Luang Prabang, right in nature, in the rice fields, these little bamboo huts and bamboo walkways. Very nice place, definitely recommend it. Link in the description as ever. But it's time for lunch. Food, finally food. I'm absolutely starving and I've come for some Lao noodles. Now, there is a famous place that everyone goes to down by the temple, but I promise you, you will not find a better noodle place in Luang Prabang, maybe even in Laos, than this place. Let me show you why. It's roadside, it's small, it's family run. It's exactly what I look for in a good restaurant. And the other thing I look for is absolutely jam-packed with locals. There are no tourists in here. You've got, well, normally I would say auntie, but I think she's a bit young for auntie, sat there serving the noodles. It's chicken noodles, khao piak, local speciality or Lao speciality, let's say. What I love is she's sat here. All the fresh ingredients are out here. You have the shredded chicken, the herbs, the salad leaves, and she's just dressing those bowls. But what I love more than anything is where it is cooked. It is cooked over, not charcoal, wood. Amazing. The smell, just when it's cooked like this, the smells coming off it just make you want to eat it. But you've got one for the noodles and one for the broth on the side. And I saw her earlier just, taking care of it, moving the wood over, putting new wood in. There's a whole pile of it here. Watching her make it never stops, fast. You can see how much she does this, and it's busy. This place has just opened, but it is packed already. And last night I came here, just at closing and it was still packed. It's packed all through the day. Anyway, I guess we should order. The choice, well, it's pretty simple. You have chicken noodles or chicken noodles. Chicken noodles in the large bowl or chicken noodles in the small bowl. Obviously, we're gonna get the large bowl. Oh, hello. Just wanted to be on the channel. Okay. Sabadi. Oh, nice to meet you. And nice to meet you. All right, the noodles have hit the table. What a size of bowl, 40,000 kip, $2, or under $2 actually. Unbelievable, it looks amazing, it smells amazing. In there we have those white, thick white rice noodles, homemade rice noodles. You can see that with them on the side, covered in flour, rice flour, starch. We have shredded chicken in there as well. We have the blood cake, we have those herbs, we have the salad leaves, and the bit that really elevates it to the next level, crispy fried garlic. Goes in dry, but once it hits that broth, it sucks up that broth and softens up. Delicious, but the gem, the star of this bowl of noodles is the broth, the clear. Normally it's made with chicken or pork or chicken and pork, but it's a clear broth. As I say, you can smell the flavor in it. But the taste, oh my God, I think it's just chicken. The depth of flavor in that broth is insane. On the table, you have condiments. It comes not plain because it's flavorful, but it comes plain. So, first thing I'm going to hit it with is lime juice. So I'm gonna squeeze lime juice in there. It is a salty, rich broth. Get the lime juice in there. And then the other thing is this roasted chili paste that's sitting on the table. Normally, I would put a whole heap of it in there, but I've got to admit, my stomach's been a bit weird recently, so we're just gonna be careful, maybe half a spoon in there because it is spicy. And watch the color change as I put it in there. A little bit more. I'm being careful. Normally I'll probably go 1 whole spoon. Now let's mix that up. There's also bean sprouts on the table, but if you've watched any of my videos before, you would know bean sprouts are the devil's food, so we won't be touching them. And then there's sugar, there's fish sauce, and there's other chili sauce. But I don't think you need it, to be honest. It's salty enough, it's sour enough with that lime juice, and you definitely don't need sugar. Color has completely changed. Anyway, let's stop talking about it. Let's eat. Oh, yes. Oh, come on. The flavor of those noodles, they are cooked absolutely perfectly. Sometimes you can get noodles underdone, sometimes you can get them overdone. But here, as an Italian passport holder, I would call them al dente. There's a chew, there's a bite to them, absolutely perfect. And what I noticed was she's actually cooking them in the broth. So in that rich chicken broth. And when they cook, they suck up a little of that broth. So they have so much flavor. But really, that broth is the star of this dish. It's so deep, it's so chickeny. It must have been cooked for hours and hours and hours. With the chicken bones, what I presume is they cut the meat off and then put the bones in, pack them in and just cook it overnight. I'm not gonna say it tastes smoky, but it's probably cooked over the wood as well. And all of that just layers up and layers up those flavor. Add in the herbs, add in the salad, add in the meat and the chicken, and that roasted chili sauce. You're on to an absolute winner. I ate it last night, I'm eating it today. I could genuinely eat that bowl of noodles every single day. Is that good, I promise you. And you know what it reminds me of? If you've been to Vietnam, it reminds me of băm bò Huế, especially with the satay or the chili, I don't know what it's called here.
but the roasted chili paste that you put in it very much reminds me of like a chicken version of bun bo hui. It's Moorish, and I'm pretty certain there's no MSG in there, if you're worried about those things. I love MSG, but you can definitely, well, you can usually taste it. The richness, the savouriness that is just coming from the bones in this one. Definitely get that. What a bowl of noodles. And it's not like this is some out of the way place. 2-minute walk, 1-minute walk maybe, from the night market. So you don't have an excuse. And I say it again, and I promise you, you will not find a better bowl of noodles in this city, and maybe even in the whole country. Get your butts here. Anyway, I'm gonna finish these, might even go home and shower first, and then we have a temple to go look at. I'll see you there.
Now, not only is Luang Prabang the old capital of Laos, it is also actually the spiritual capital of Laos. And as you would expect, there are many temples, many wats that you can visit. But if you're going to visit one, I recommend this one, Wat Xiengthong. Probably the most significant temple in the entire area, maybe even in Laos. Now, on the face of it, it might not be the biggest temple you've ever seen. It might not be the best temple you've ever seen. But when you get up close, the detail, the intricacies are stunning. They're incredible. The gold paintings on all of the walls depicting different stories. And then the tiles, the glass tiles, green glass tiles, which looks like serpent skin to me, wrapping around it is absolutely stunning, gorgeous. For the intricacies, one of the most beautiful temples that I've seen. Definitely the most beautiful temple that I've seen in Laos. Potentially even further. Look at this. This is just the outside of the main hall, so of course you expect that to be gorgeous. You've got peacocks, you've got people, you've got goats, you've got maybe the tree of life, let's say. But even on the other buildings, the smaller buildings, you've got these amazing mosaics. You've got Lao people depicted, you've got geese, you've got plants, rural life, agricultural life depicted on there, and everything highlighted in gold. I mean, come on, look at this. And every building is like this, not just this one. Every building is like this. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. I've got to say though, guys, as beautiful as temples are, and this one, as I've said, is one of the most beautiful that I've seen. For me, it's not really about that with temples. For me, it's about the energy, it's about the atmosphere. And this one's a bit difficult because it is very popular, especially with the tour groups. And they're pretty loud, and there's quite a lot of them, and it kind of ruins the atmosphere just a little bit. I mean, obviously I'm walking around talking into a camera too, but as you can hear in the background, it's a little bit distracting. You don't really get the chance to stand and appreciate it. Okay, so that was the outside, but if the outside was pretty, my God, look at the inside. Well, I shouldn't say my God, should I, in a Buddhist temple? Slip of the tongue. This is gorgeous as well. Look at all of the tiny little amulets, everything gold against that red as well. It really stands out, and you've got a statue of Buddha lying down, reclining, and another one wrapped in gold cloth. And this is how it should be. The tour groups have moved on. You've just got a YouTuber talking, and it is quite peaceful, quiet, tranquil. You can feel the atmosphere, the energy of the temple. This is how it should be. So I guess it's about luck. If you get here when the tour buses arrive like I did, you're in trouble, and if not, well, you get this place to yourself and you feel the atmosphere. All right, enough of the cultural stuff. Let's go have a beer for sunset.
Sunset. And there are a lot of places you can watch sunset in Luang Prabang. You can watch it from a mountain temple, you can watch it on a boat on the river, you can watch it from a bar on the riverside, but I don't think there's a better place than at my hotel. That's why I booked it, of course, and wow, 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 wow. The view is insanely beautiful. I missed sunset when I arrived last night, but today I've got it, and what a view I have. I mean, the resort is called On the Mekong for a reason. We've got bamboo trees, we've got palm trees, we've got cool places to sit. I've got my spot ready. I've got the new camera, the DJI Action 5, going for the time lapse, and then you have the river and the sun. Oh my God, what a view. The rolling mountains in the distance. If you can see over here, you've got the rolling mountains and they just go on and on and on. You actually have a boat on the river playing music, which is quite nice. You've got a few guys maybe going out fishing down here. But what views, what views. As the sun is going down, the view obviously is just getting better and better and better. Oh, I don't think they're fishermen. I think they're a rowing team. I think they're going out to practice, which is pretty cool. And I mean, most people stay in the town, and it looks cool to stay in the town. You're in the thick of it. But this place is my birthday this week, so I thought I'd treat myself to this place. Slightly more expensive, slightly out of the way. But if you want peace, if you want quiet, if you want tranquility and just absolutely jaw-dropping beauty, this is the place to stay in Luang Prabang. And of course, you cannot have sunset without a beer. Beer Lao, great beer. And I think I'm just gonna relax and watch the sunset here. I must admit, it took me a little time to get into the swing of Luang Prabang, if I'm honest. I wasn't immediately convinced by it. It was a bit, well, it felt like everyone was trying to scam me as I got here at the airport and tried to make it into the town of Luang Prabang. But as time has gone on, I've relaxed into it, I've settled into it, and I've come to love it. And views like this, scenes like this, ambience like this, well, you can't beat it, can you? And hey, it deserves a beer, doesn't it? I deserve a beer. So here's to Laos, here's to Luang Prabang, here's to the Mekong River, the stunning, stunning river. Cheers to you guys, and yeah, cheers to me. Sometimes when I'm filming, I forget that I'm focused too much on making the video. And then I just need to remember, you're here to travel and enjoy yourself as well. But with the sunset, with the view, they have incense, they put incense in pots burning. So the smell of incense in the air, amazing. So peaceful, so relaxing. This is what it's about.
And finally, a place you do not want to miss when you visit Luang Prabang is the night market. Every night in Luang Prabang, the main road transforms into a pedestrianised night market full of food, full of clothes, full of arts and crafts, nice atmosphere, just a nice place to walk around and hang out in an evening. Definitely recommend it. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Take care, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.